Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Social Media Training Tools Life Hacks 101 with Jason Miller. We're going through social media today. We're going to take the time to break down a lot of different tools, tips, and advice. Now, today, we're going to go into Blaze AI. We're going to give you some Instagram tip, but we're going to focus specifically on TikTok. So before we went into Pictory, and we also got some information on Blaze AI, today what we're going to be doing specifically, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going into how we can utilize TikTok. So I'm going to give you some insights on that, but I'm also going to break down Blaze AI. Make sure remember, you got 1 minute, grab a pen, grab a paper, share this information. In 1 minute, we're going to get back. And of course, between every gap, I'm going to have some very valuable content. So you want to make sure you stick around for that, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of this, I have a special feature, so you really do not want to miss it. I'll see you in 1 minute.
The 6 magical skills everybody has to learn to making money. Ironically, 99% of people don't learn one of the 6 magical things. The king skill is sales. Making money, the most correlated behavior, if you look at the Forbes list, 75% of self-made billionaires did it through direct sales. Was one of their first jobs. Elon Musk had it, Bill Gates had it, Steve Jobs had it. Mark Cuban told me he was selling garbage bags door to door. So sales is the king, the queen is marketing. Then below that, you have the 2 princes. Prince number 1 is you learn how to resell other people's products. That's what Apple does. Every time you buy something on the App Store, they get 30%. It's the most profitable part. Number 2 is digital products. Elon Musk started with digital products. PayPal. Zuckerberg, richest young guy ever in modern history. It's all a digital product. Facebook. Then you have I call them the princess skills. The other 2 ways to make money, which is physical products. That's what Jeff Bezos did. And then lastly is business services, like an SMMA, social media marketing, or software as a service.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now today what we're going to take the time to go through is we're going to go from Tech Boomer, and what we're going to do, we're going to talk specifically about TikTok. So this is really just a beginner's guide on how to get started. Check this out.
Let's get started. If you haven't downloaded the TikTok app yet, check out our video on how to download and install TikTok to learn how. If you still need to make a TikTok account, check out our tutorial on how to make an account next. Links for these tutorials can be found in the description box below. Now let's dive into the basics of how to use TikTok. The main feed on the TikTok app is called the For You page. When you first start using the app, the For You page will mostly be trending videos and content from popular creators. As you start using the app more, your feed will be personalized to your taste based on who you follow, the types of videos you engage with the most, topics you've searched for, and more. TikTok's algorithm does a great job of serving users videos that they'll be interested in. When watching someone's video, you can use the buttons on the right to check out their profile, like the video, add a comment, save it to your favorites, or share the video. If you tap the sound icon, you can see details about the sound or song they used, as well as see other videos that use the same sound. If you want to search for a specific type of content or find a person you know you want to follow, you can tap the magnifying glass icon in the top right corner to get to the search page. Here you can type in the name of a creator, an effect, song, hashtag, or a topic you want to see content about. This makes it easy to find whatever you're looking for on the TikTok app. To create your own content on TikTok, first tap the plus sign in the menu at the bottom to open the camera window. Here you can record a video within the app or upload a video from your device that you've already recorded. Tap one of the options above the record button to choose the maximum length for your TikTok. You can choose 15 seconds, 60 seconds, or 3 minutes. If you want to add a sound to your video before recording, tap Add Sound at the top of the screen. Then you can browse trending audio options or search for a specific song you want to use. Tap a sound to listen to a preview of it, and tap the check mark to add it to your video. You can also add fun effects or filters before recording your video if you like. If you want your video to play in slow motion or faster than normal speed, choose the speed you want to record in. When you're ready to start recording, point your camera at whatever you want to record. You can switch between your device's front and back cameras by tapping the circle of arrows in the top right corner. Then tap the record button to begin recording your video. To stop recording, you can tap the record button again. This way, you can record multiple clips. If you want to record all in one clip, you can also just wait for your maximum recording time to run out and it will stop recording automatically. Once you're finished recording your video, tap the check mark on the right to proceed to editing. Here you can make changes to your video's sound, add text, stickers, effects, and filters. If you're looking to do more advanced editing, tap Edit to access the Studio Editor. Check out our in-depth tutorial on how to use the TikTok Studio Editor to learn more. When you're finished editing your video and ready to post it, you can tap Your Story to share it as a temporary post, or tap Next to post it as a regular TikTok video. Here you can add a caption for your video, tag your friends, and add hashtags if you like. You can then save it as a draft if you aren't ready to post it yet, or if you're ready to share your video to your profile, tap Post at the bottom. That does it for our beginner's guide to TikTok.
So what we're gonna do now, ladies and gentlemen, is this is the beginner's guide to TikTok. I'm gonna take this step right now to go into especially how to post the videos. So we're going to go through this step by step. We're doing this today for TikTok. We're going to go through social media apps. how to use them 101. This is what we're going to take the time to do today. So to please everybody, I want to make sure everybody understands everyone's app is going to function a little differently. If you have an iPhone, it's going to show different than if you have a Android, obviously, but then it depends on what version of the apps you have. It might show up a little different in the background and dashboard. That's exactly why I'm going through the tutorial this way to allow us the opportunity to all go through it at a seamless pace. So hold tight. We're going to get right into right now exactly how to break down, how to go through posting the videos on TikTok.
If you have an Instagram account, there's a 97% chance that you still don't know about this. If you want to reach a new community and get more recognition on your Instagram and also get the feed that you want on your Instagram account, here's what you can do. So we're going to go on Instagram and click on the top 3 lines over here. Then we're going to scroll down until we see suggested content. Then we're going to click on specific words and phrases, and then we're going to write down the things that relate to our niche. Then we're going to click on done. Try this out and thank me later.
Now, continuing the tutorial on TikTok is one thing, but what I want to make sure is that, as I said, different devices are going to give you the different information in different ways. So what I'm going to break down right now is exactly TikTok for Apple. So people who have an Apple device understand.
TikTok is one of the most popular applications that are available right now, and you might be trying to figure out how to use this particular application. Now, I will give you a quick breakdown from front to back on exactly how to use it. It's not anything super crazy, and you probably already know how to use this app if you used any other application for the most part. As always, the first thing you want to do is install the app. You want to make your way over to your App Store, Google Play Store, whatever you have, and you want to search up TikTok. Now, it should be available in your country. If it's not, it might be banned. So it's really like hit or miss for you. But you can see right here, I do have this particular application installed. You should probably update it, but I'm not going to waste your time in updating the application right now. Now, this is what the app icon looks like. As soon as you open up, you should either be presented into the actual TikTok page, or most likely you'll be asked to log in. I've already logged in and created an account. So you might as well go through, just create the account and, kind of go from there. Now, this is a fairly brand new account. I haven't really done anything with this account at all. At the very top, you'll see a couple of icons. You'll see a live icon, which this will basically show you all the TikTok lives going on right now. You'll see an explore icon, which is just your explore page. There's a lot of different TikToks and stuff you can kind of find. The following page will showcase all the TikToks that basically people are posting that you follow. So all the accounts you follow and everything, and I'll show you how to go through that in a second. TikTok Shop is a new one. It's basically a massive just list of things that you can basically buy on TikTok now. So it is a very interesting concept for them to kind of throw in. I think it's a good idea, I guess, but just one of those things they kind of threw in. And then the For You page is basically all the TikToks that are for you. So it's just a...
Now, I want to stop right there, ladies and gentlemen. As we mentioned about the TikTok shop, the purpose of this training, the purpose of me taking the time out to implement all of these tools together, because if you're a person with a financial services business, you can send digital products through your TikTok shop. If you're a person that has a regular traditional brick and mortar business, you can sell your products through your TikTok shop. If you're a person that has, say, an anatomy business, you can sell your products through your TikTok shop. So the purpose of me giving you this information and wanting you to understand exactly how to leverage TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, is not just to trend your content, not just to get it out, but also to help you to then turn profit. That's the entire point. So I'm not just giving you the training on, okay, this is how you post a video, or this is what a video looks like when it's on the internet. Ooh, no, I want to help you understand exactly how to do that step yourself, but also give you the comprehension of exactly why each step is fundamentally important.
Page that you can just kind of swipe through. And then you have the search bar at the very top right, which this will allow you to go and search for different things all across TikTok. So you can search for a specific user, you can search for whatever you want to search for, and those things will come up right onto this particular page, which is pretty cool. Now, hopping back out, we'll just kind of go through most of these pages. So if we started the Explore page, right? This is, again, just a page of all the cool little things going on within TikTok. So you can just go through, and if there's a TikTok that means a lot to you, you can click on it and open it. And that's really it. It's nothing super crazy. The following page is, like I said before, all the users that you're following. They'll basically come through, show you a list of all the videos and stuff that are, are coming through with your following list. And there's not really much you have to do here. It's basically the same old, same old. So it's just like the, For You page, just, for your particular following list. TikTok Shop, again, if you want to buy something, if there's a particular thing you want to buy, you can go through that within this particular page. And then at the very end of the For You page is one of the most popular pages out there. which allows you to basically go through and just kind of buy, or just see what TikToks are going on and everything. And it is a cool little page. I like going through and kind of seeing what's available. But that's another thing you have the option of doing too. Now, at the very bottom of this page, you have a couple other things going on too. So if you look at a TikTok, right, you'll see a couple of things. This is the main splash screen. Now, this is a profile icon of this particular user. So if you want to quickly jump into the profile, you can just tap up there in the top left or top right, and you should then, be able to see all the TikToks that are available from this particular user. And this is my other account that I basically have. And these TikToks are actually doing pretty well right now, which is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. But this is the other option that you essentially have. Then at the same time, you have a like button right below that TikTok too. So if you want to, you can like this TikTok, and that's another thing you can do. Now, when you like it, you'll see a repost button come up at the bottom left. So all you have to do here is, if you want to repost it and you want other people to see it, you can tap on repost, and that will allow you to allow others to basically see your TikTok within this particular page too. So it's almost like a retweet or something, but you're just reposting it on your particular story or your particular account. Now, if you want to leave a comment, you can always come into the comment section right here, and you can leave any sort of comment that you want to. You can also leave mentions. You can leave an emoji reaction if you want to. There's a lot of interesting stuff here that you have for the most part. So that is another option that you essentially have here. You can always just go through and leave a comment, and you can react to comments and so many other things across the board here. So it's another option that you basically have within this particular page too. You have a bookmark or a saved option too, which is there. You can share this particular TikTok app by clicking on share and sharing it to any other person. You can see their music account or whatever, like there's a song associated with it. And you'll see a description of their particular account, the video at the very bottom here too. Now you can also click on full screen. If you want to full screen a video, you can tap into there and you can see this video in full screen, which is actually very cool. That's another cool thing going on here too. You can also tap on the back button right up there, and you'll come back into your normal page right here. You can pause the video by tapping on pause, and if it's some video supported, you can actually sync through a video and fast forward and unfast forward a video by just tapping through here and just kind of going through that direction too. So that's another option you have, and you can pause the video by tapping on pause. Now, if you want to get into that user's account, you can swipe to the side, and like I said before, you can see all their TikToks. You can follow a person. You can also see their viewer count and viewership and everything. You can also click on message if you want to. You can send this person a message or very describe one right here. So you have that type of capability too, and you can just go through and just keep doing this over and over again. And if the person allows you to message them, you have that option too, which is very cool. Now at the very bottom, there's a couple other things going on. So you have your home page right here. You have your friends page, which is just if you have friends or contacts, you'll see their TikToks right here. If you want to kind of break it down a little bit further, specifically for your contacts, you have the plus button, an inbox button for messages and notifications, and then my profile icon. So anything associated with my profile or anything, I can do that within this particular page. So I can just go through and see my own profile and kind of configure out further. I can edit my profile and click on share profile that's top if I want to share my profile out. I can also tap on the three lines in the top right corner right here and access my creator tools, my QR code, my balance, and even settings and privacy. So you can go through here and just view and monitor your settings if you want to change any settings or anything like that. You do have that type of capability here too. So you can easily just go through and edit and modify any of this information right here too. So you have that type of capability, which is honestly very awesome. Hopping back out, the last thing you may want to be doing on TikTok is actually posting. So to post on TikTok is very basic. You can click on the plus button at the very bottom right here, and you'll come into your TikTok page. You want to allow your microphone and all this other stuff that they ask for, but then what you can do is you can start posting on TikTok. So it completely is up to you, whatever you want to post. So if I wanted to just hold this down and if I wanted to start recording, you can see it'll start.
Hey, listen, if you're building an affiliate marketing business and you're buying courses, just stop.
So now I can just kind of keep going and keep posting videos or TikToks, whatever I want to do. I want to go back, I can click back. There are lots and lots of things that you can do here. I mean, I can make a video just of this in and of itself. So at the very bottom, you can either choose camera or you can choose templates. So if there's another template that you want to create or you want to find, you can find them via this templates page. You can also click on effects at the bottom left. If you want to just go ahead and find an effect panel, if you want to change something, you have that type of capability here too. So you can upload a photo by using this upload photo button. And there's a lot of other things you can do here too. So there's just not just one thing. There's like lots and lots of different effects. You can also flip the camera around if you want to, going the other way. So you can search for different effects. And I mean, the list is endless. You can do anything you really want to within this particular page. So that's another thing. And then whenever you're ready, you can start filming the TikToks and posting them. And that's another thing you can do as well. Now, the big thing I would also tell you is to be careful. You want to, if you're posting on TikTok, make sure you know what you're doing. If you want to, there's obviously guidelines within TikTok as well. So I'd recommend following those guidelines because that's a big thing, because you can get your account banned, and people get their accounts banned on TikTok all the time. Finally, the big thing, just like how we started this video, I would recommend every once in a while you to go back into your App Store or Google Play Store and update the TikTok application. So, like I said, if your TikTok app is completely, outdated, you may be missing out on some security features and some features in general. So you may just want to go ahead and just, get used to updating your particular application as often as you can, because that would probably give you the best experience on your TikTok application for the most part. So that is at a high level, essentially how to use TikTok on your particular phone in 2024. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. The like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit the subscribe button.
Research has people a little frightened to use it. There's a new study out that says after just one day, chemicals in sunscreens enter your bloodstream.
Before you grab that bottle of sunscreen, the first thing you need to do is check the ingredients on the back.
They are chemicals and they can potentially be dangerous.
Look at any bottle of sunscreen on the store shelf and it'll more than likely have one of these ingredients.
Avobenzone and oxybenzone are very commonly in your chemical sunscreens.
But a new study finds when you apply sunscreen with those chemicals, along with two other ones known as escamsol and octocrylene, they can absorb into your skin and into your bloodstream.
And more than 80%, 80% of the sunscreen products sold in the USA were now considered potentially unsafe for use. Wanting to protect our skin, but risking things like hormone disruption, skin allergies, even cancer. And on the other side, you have mineral sunscreens. And the mineral sunscreens have zinc oxide or some other mineral. And what happens is it reflects the light off of your body. So it's almost like putting a barrier on your skin. The sun's light rays hit and then they bounce off. So just from a health standpoint, that's obviously intuitively, as they're much healthier than the chemical.
So when we talk about creating a brand voice, what do we mean? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Journey with AI. My name is Jason Miller, and I want to welcome you to Social Media 101 in this entire new AI landscape world that we live in. What we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a little bit different. We're going to get into TikTok in a few minutes. We're going to dive a little bit into a few other AI apps and tools. You know, I always got something for you. I got to keep a trick up the sleeve. I got to have something for you in the bag. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I have for today for you in the bag. The social media bag today, ladies and gentlemen, contains Blaze AI. Now, I gave you access to this. Again, if you are tuning in live, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Please, guys, if you're tuning in live right now, go to the chat, open up the chat at the bottom. You're going to see the link for Blaze. Click on it, get started. Right now, I'm going to go over how to create your brand voice, because that's what we're going to get into right now. But as we go into this training today, you're going to understand a bit more about Blaze, the AI tool itself, how to schedule out your content, how to integrate your Blaze into your Instagram, which is also going to integrate into your Facebook. So you just update something on Blaze and it will completely streamline everything for you. This is what we talk about when I said you can schedule out a month's worth of content. Again, guys, AI is going to replace 85 million jobs by the end of 24. Pardon my French. I can't make that shit up. Pardon my French. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying I can't make that up. You actually Google how many jobs will be replaced by AI, and it will tell you by the end of 2024, over 85 million jobs are going to be replaced. Why? Because there's so awesome tools like this that just think of something and it could create such amazing content. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the world of content. We are in the world of content. We live in the world of content. So you have to be in a space to be able to create content, the mindset of creating content, and the energy of creating content to be able to maximize content creation in this world. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. So I can try to harvest it myself and then say, hey, pay me to make your content. But I can teach you how to do it. Because again, if I can give you a fish, you'll eat for the day and you come back to me and say, hey, Jason, I want a fish, which is okay. But what I want to do is I want to teach you to fish. I'm not going to give you too much. So I'm going to teach you to fish, ladies and gentlemen, so you know exactly how to fish like I do. Check out Alan right now.
Hi, I'm Alan with Blaze. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a brand voice so that any AI-generated content you create in Blaze sounds like you and your brand.
From your homepage, click on Brand Voices in the navigation. Here you can see all the brand voices that you've created. And you can have multiple ones. One's for different marketing channels like your blog or TikTok, and one for your website or landing pages. To create a new voice, click on New Voice over here on the right. And the primary way that we recommend everybody do is to take your homepage. I'm going to use this florist website and paste it in here. You can also paste in any text or upload PDF files, but doing your website is the easiest way. So now we're going to analyze this web page for the voice. So it's going to look at all the text that's on that page and look at the tone, emotions, and audience and put together a brand voice for you. And once it does, here we go. Here we have our Blossom voice. We can rename this if we want. And then we can see the purpose of who this voice is talking to, the audience, the tone, emotion, character, and more. And all of this is editable. So if you want to remove something, you can do that or easily add in a new one. So once we create our voice, now we can test it out. So if we go to a blog post, we can scroll down here and we can see this brand voice is one that we can choose when we're creating content. So that content sounds just like you and your brand. So that's how to create a brand voice in Blaze. For more tips and tricks on how to use Blaze and to grow your business, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Now, guys, now, listen. We talked about this a second ago. If you think about it, AI is going to take over 85 million jobs. Do you see how easy Blaze just put this entire blog post together? Do you see how easily Blaze just took the time out a while ago to create the brand voice, and all you needed was the website? So if you're in a company like financial services, like myself, who have a financial services agency with both PHP Integrity and HGI. So with the company in a process like this, I take the parent company of Integrity Marketing Group. I create my own brand voice, which I have, based on their brand because we represent the same services. Now I'm creating a custom marketing campaign based on the financial services industry, based on the parent company that offers all the services that I offer. If I'm in the health and beauty industry and I'm with Atomy, I go to Atomy USA and I'm just going to take the website Atomy USA and I'm going to take that, I'm going to put that in blaze.com and I'm going to create a voice, whether it's about the skincare, whether it's about the dental care, whether it's about the personal hygiene, whether it's about the beauty. So can you imagine you want to be a cosmetic millionaire? You can actually go there and take the information from the cosmetic product and put it there. And now you have an AI tool that will help you to completely exponentially grow and increase your brand voice seamlessly. Integrate your Instagram, integrate your Facebook, and completely go through the process again. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving into AI. Today we're diving into social media. Today we're diving into Blaze. The link for this will be in the chat when you get in. Make sure you go into the chat. Put your name, where you're coming in from, and make sure you check out the information in the chat.
It's the food that they think is the same is not the same anymore. You know, everybody's for free choice. Whether we're liberal or whether we're conservative, we've all got that streak in us. But the fact is, you cannot have free choice unless you have informed choice. You can't have an informed choice if they're lying about what's on the label. What about PAM cooking spray? Everybody knows what PAM is. It's some kind of little healthy oil with compressed air that you spray it and it gets on your pan. It's not compressed air that, you know, and they don't tell you, but it's butane and propane. People don't understand that they are spraying lighter fluid on their children's hotcakes, and it's fabulously successful.
Now that we've taken the time to look into TikTok and you understand a bit about that, we're going directly into Blaze AI now. Blaze AI is the AI I featured yesterday, and I took the time to recap that. But here we're going into the Blaze Academy on exactly how to create content. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Alan with Blaze, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use our content creation wizards. So you can create unique, amazing content that sounds like you and your brand with the power of AI. From the homepage, you can see all the different categories of content that you can create, from social media posts to video scripts, ads, blogs, emails, and so much more. We have over 50 different content creation wizards that will walk you step by step in creating that content. For example, in this video, let's create a blog post. So I'm going to call this document my French press blog, and I'm going to save it in my content calendar project. The blog post is going to be how to brew coffee in a French press. And the goal of this blog post is going to be informational. The target audience is going to be beginner coffee drinkers, and the length, let's keep it at medium, 600 to 1,000 words. The keyword that we're going to optimize for is French press, and here you can see I've got my coffee connoisseur brand voice that I'm applying to this. So it sounds like my coffee shop and my brand. I'm going to turn on images so we get some great images in here and generate some titles. So now Blaze is going to give me 5 different options to choose from. And all of these are editable, so I can adapt them as I need. Let's do number 4 here. That looks good. And now we're going to generate an outline and an introduction so I can get a sense of what the blog post is going to look like. Here's my introduction that I can edit if I want, as well as some different headings to kind of give me an idea of what the structure of the blog post is going to be like. And I can edit this if I want as well. Let's hit generate, and our blog post be created right in front of us. This process can take anywhere from 15 to 45 seconds. Images take a little bit longer to load in, but you can navigate away from the document at any time and the content will still be generated. All right, my blog post has been generated. You can see I've got my headings here, text, and some great, beautiful images that I can use. These are royalty free from Unsplash, so you can use these and publish them on your blog. Also, I've got step-by-step guide here with a numbered list, and if I want to edit any of this, I can always use the AI bar down here and change the length, the tone, or even ask Blaze to write another section that it didn't create for me, or ask it to give me more ideas on how to title us. You can keep working with Blaze until you get your perfect blog post. So that's how to create content in Blaze. For more tips and tricks on using Blaze and growing your business, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Now, I'm going to definitely suggest that you subscribe as I'm doing right now, because subscribing to the YouTube channel is definitely something that you're going to want to do automatically, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I say you want to do that automatically, because you want to put yourself in position to gather the resources so you can continue to grow. I'm going to be here only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday night, tomorrow night, I'm talking exclusively about the tax code of the rich. But every day, if you want to work specifically in Blaze, you can tap in, you can log in, you can get the information, and I've already provided the access. The link to access Blaze is going to be inside of the chat.
This is by far the easiest social media growth hack. Many creators have been using this strategy as it feels like a relatable human insight and not an overworked graphic ad. So here are several things you can do. Talk to yourself alone, and with this app, turn your mumbled audio into several coherent social media posts. You can also get podcasts and YouTube links and ask the AI to transform it into blogs, posts, newsletters, etc. Then grab these Twitter templates I created for you guys below and post them. Stop focusing on high effort, but smart effort.
Now, a lot of you have Instagram. We already know that. What we're going to talk about specifically with Blaze, as I said, you can schedule out a month's worth of content. So as this is social media tools and this is social media training, guys, I'm going to focus on this tool because I think sometimes when you have too many options, sometimes you get distracted. But I want to focus this week on just highlighting these 2 options. So we spoke about Pictory in detail. Now we're going into Blaze.
Hi, I'm Alan with Blaze, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate Instagram with Blaze. Now, it's important to know that Instagram scheduling can only be done for Instagram business accounts, not just regular accounts. So before you can integrate with Blaze, you'll have to make sure that your Instagram account has been switched to a business account. And that business account has to be linked to a Facebook page. I've got links in the description to help articles from Instagram and Facebook to make sure that you've got the right setup. From your homepage, click on Integrations in the left navigation, and then find Instagram Business and connect. Now we'll take us to Facebook. If you're not logged into Facebook, it's going to ask you to log in. Here, I've already logged into Facebook and under my personal account, and I'm going to continue to Instagram. Now I'm going to log into my Instagram account, and then I'm going to choose opt into all current and future businesses. If you'd like, you could choose just specific businesses, but this makes it much easier. click continue. Then we're also going to opt into all current and future Facebook pages. Like I mentioned before, the Instagram business page has to be connected to a Facebook page. If it's not, then you're going to run into errors and the integration will not work. So we're going to hit continue, and then also all current and future Instagram accounts. And now we can review all the permissions that we've given Blaze and click save. You can see now I've connected with Blaze, and now we'll go back into Blaze and select the actual Instagram account that we want to connect to. You can see I've got 3 here. I'm going to select my AI for Marketers Instagram account, connect it, and there we go. That is how you connect Instagram and Blaze. So now I can create Instagram content in Blaze and automatically schedule or publish it directly from Blaze. If you run into any issues with this integration, it's most likely a permissions issue. Whether that's on Instagram, making sure it's a business account, or on Facebook, making sure your Instagram account and Facebook fan page are connected, or your Meta business account, where it controls everything between Instagram and Facebook. So I've included those help articles in the description to help you out in case you run into any issues. So that's how you integrate Blaze and Instagram. For more tips and tricks on how to use Blaze and to grow your business, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Now, as he said, this is how to integrate Blaze into Instagram. Now, what's special about that, whenever you update an article in Blaze, it will update the post on your Instagram. Because your Instagram is connected to your Facebook, it will automatically update your Facebook as well. So now you're now scheduling out your post, and you're now compounding your effort by creating one blog article or one blog post, as you just saw with AI. As easy as it was by choosing a topic, coffee. So if you're in the health industry, you can choose healthcare for HemoHim. If you want a skincare industry, you can choose something beautiful for beauty for Atomy for the skincare. If you're in the financial services, you can choose something about tax-free retirement or about financial services, and it will create it just the same. But again, this is how you can not only create it in seamless fashion, but again, like we talked about, creating a generic audience. We're doing it in multiple ways. Not only are we utilizing the videos, but also utilizing generic posts and creating blog posts and articles. Generate allows people to find who you are and learn more about who you are. So that's another way how we generate and create an organic audience.
The Williams sisters was told what to do since they was 3 or 4 years old, became the greatest tennis players in the world. Tiger Woods was told what to do since he was a kid, became the greatest golfer. Floyd Mayweather, since he was 7, was told what to do, became the greatest boxer the world's ever seen. Michael Jackson was told what to do and became the greatest entertainer that's ever lived. My point being is, I think that when people are given direction, their achievement in life is a lot better than having so much free time on their hands.
As we continue to go into the process, now I'm going to get into it again. I got Alan working with me today, and every day I'm going to bring somebody different, somebody new, something interesting. So right now what we're going to break down is exactly how to create multiple Instagram content, guys. Multiple Instagram content with one sweeping move. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Alan with Blaze, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create multiple Instagram posts. So you can create an entire month's worth of content in one sitting. From the homepage, search Insta and select multiple Instagram posts. Now we're going to pick our topic to write about, and I'm going to do how entrepreneurs can use AI to market their business. This is what all the captions are going to be about for this series. The length of them should be medium, 30 to 100 words. And I'm going to do 15 posts 3 times a week for 5 weeks. My brand voice is going to be my marketing maestro, and I'm going to include images. I'm also going to connect my AI for Marketers Instagram account so that I can preview all this content within Blaze and then publish it right from Blaze. Now we'll generate our captions. So here I've got 15 captions that are all editable, so I can make these exactly what I want. These all look good to me, so I'm going to select all and then plan these 15 posts on a calendar. So I'm choosing 3 times per week, and you can see starting on the 17th, 19th, and 21st, and every 2 days, got all my Instagram posts. I'm going to call this my marketing campaign and then start generating my posts. Now you'll start to see them appear on my content calendar. You can see I've got 1 of 15 docs that are being generated. All my posts are now done generating, and you can see I've got 6 planned out for this month, as well as another 9 for next month. And these are all planned out on my calendar in a draft state. So I can go into each post, view the caption, see the image that was selected, and edit it if I want. And then I can choose each post to be scheduled automatically and schedule that post, and then see that the post has now been auto-scheduled. So that's how to create multiple Instagram posts and plan them out in Blaze. For more tips and tricks on how to use Blaze and to grow your business, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Again, guys, what you need to do right now is you need to go into the chat. You need to click on the link for Blaze AI. You need to get it now. That's what you need to do. You need to get it now. Again, if AI is taking over 85 million jobs, you need an AI robot working for you in your pocket. If you don't have an AI robot in a pocket AI working on your behalf, listen, you can quote me on this. I, Jason Roy Llewellyn Miller, quote, and I quote, "The second best thing to having your money work for you is having AI work for you." Because just like your money doesn't stop and money doesn't sleep and money keeps working, AI doesn't stop, AI doesn't sleep, and AI will continue working. Again, you can quote me, and I quote. You can send this to Bloomberg, send this to Wall Street, send this to Patrick Bet-David, every person you know in the AI world that Jason Roy Llewellyn Miller said that, so just Jason Miller for short, said this specifically. The only thing better than having your money work for you is having a pocket AI work for you. Point blank, period.
For those of you that missed it, Instagram has changed their algorithm yet again. For those of you that haven't seen it, I'm about to plug the video in right now.
Here are the things to avoid that can limit the reach of your content. First, don't try to hack engagement. And here's what we mean by that. If we believe your content explicitly asks for engagement through shares, comments, tags, or other actions, then we won't recommend it.
So you know that I had to test this out and see what the deal is. Everything that I posted this week with a call to action did terribly, absolutely terribly. Today, I decided I was gonna post something with no CTA. Literally within the first 5 minutes of posting it, I had already surpassed the views of the videos I posted this week that had calls to action. So this means we can still use them. We've just got to switch up the wording a little bit. Scratch what you know and check the caption for some different wording.
Now I want to leave you with something for you to think about.
So there are really only a few reasons people buy from you. These triggers make the difference between businesses that can't get any traction and those whose revenue dashboards are just exploding, who have people who are buying so much stuff they can't make it fast enough. It all comes down to understanding how people think. According to psychologists, all humans have the same basic mental triggers that make them take action. When you understand what these are, you can understand your customers better and know the exact words to use to get them to say yes to your offers. In this video, I'll show you the 5 most important psychological triggers companies use to grow huge businesses. Let's start with the reciprocity principle. You might not know it, but you probably are seeing this all the time. Social media is filled with people posting valuable insights and advice and ideas, all for free. Have you ever stopped to think about that? Why are millions of people working so hard for absolutely no money? This is actually an example of the reciprocity principle at work. The reciprocity principle is one of the basic laws of social psychology. It says that we feel internal pressure to pay back or reciprocate when we receive something from somebody else. So let's take an example. Let's say your friend Jane does you a favor. After that happens, you're likely going to want to return that favor to her somehow. Your mind is set up to feel like you kind of owe her something. You'll actually feel a little twinge of guilt if you don't do something to restore the balance in your relationship. Psychologically, a similar thing happens in the relationship between businesses and their customers. People are more likely to buy things from you if you have offered them something valuable first. That could be information or advice or a free gift, anything like that, as long as it's free and it was offered to them.
This is because when they get something from you, customers are more likely to reciprocate, to give you something in exchange. That could be their time, their information, or even their money. Brands use the reciprocity principle to build relationships with their followers and customers when they offer free content on their blogs or post advice on Instagram or send out newsletters. All of these things are providing value to the customer on top of your basic product or service. This builds trust and makes people more likely to buy from you. Okay, let's take another one. Another powerful psychological trigger is information gaps. Now, as we go through our days, we are bombarded with sights and sounds and even smells that our brains need to process. We are wired to notice both the things that are there, but also the gaps, the things that are missing. So maybe it's a fragment of a conversation, a few notes of a melody that you're kind of hearing in the background, things that aren't resolved in your personal life. These things are all kind of going around in your mind, and these information gaps have something in common. They spark curiosity. Psychologist George Lowenstein from Carnegie Mellon University discovered that when someone has a gap in their knowledge on a topic that they really care about, they are driven to take action to find out what they want to know, to resolve that uncertainty, to satisfy their curiosity. Information gaps are powerful motivators of behavior. This is the basic narrative logic of TV shows and movies. You keep watching because of the gaps, because the story has left you wondering what's going to happen next. Marketers leverage this theory in content and social media marketing. It's evident in question-based headlines like how to do this or the secret trick to do that. These are designed to pique curiosity and encourage readers to fill their knowledge gap by clicking on the video or article. In marketing, if we can highlight a gap in someone's information, they are much more likely to take action to find that missing information. When you pose questions, people lean in, and capturing attention is one of the most valuable things you can do as a business. Okay, let's take a look at a third one. A third psychological trigger business owners should know about is scarcity. Psychologists have found that people place a value on things that are hard to obtain. Scarcity orients the mind automatically and powerfully toward unfilled needs. In his book, Theory of Psychological Reactance, Jack Brame recounts researching this trigger. First, he placed two identical toddler toys in a room. One had a plexiglass barrier in the front of it, forcing the toddlers to kind of go around it to get to the toy. The other toy was just right in front of them on the floor. Now, you might have guessed this already. The most attractive toy, the toy that the kids wanted, wasn't the one that was just out there ready for them. It was the one that had the barrier in front of it that they had to work for. For businesses, using scarcity as a trigger is all about creating excitement and urgency, giving people a reason to act now instead of waiting for some time in the future, because honestly, that time usually never comes. In marketing, scarcity taps into that fear of missing out. It intensifies our desire for things that are in high demand and difficult to get. You see scarcity at work in things like Black Friday sales, which create a sense of scarcity around popular products, often leading to sold out items, or those YouTube videos of people kind of storming through the doors of a store. Limited product availability is another one, like when websites show you that only a few tickets are left for flights to your favorite vacation spot, which prompts you to make a quicker purchasing decision. And you can also see scarcity at work with exclusive access programs, in which companies offer upgraded memberships or features that make products feel premium and exclusive. Okay, the fourth psychological trigger that can help you as a business owner is social proof. In his book Influence, The Power of Persuasion, psychologist Robert Cialdini argues that when humans are unsure of what to do, they look to those around them for assurance. This is the basic idea behind social proof. Consumers are more likely to do what they see other people doing. It makes sense, right? When we see a line of customers waiting to eat at a restaurant or a picture of a celebrity drinking a certain brand of coffee, it makes us think that that restaurant or that coffee must be good. Maybe it's the best one. Social proof in marketing makes buying your product or service feel like a better idea to your potential customers because they see other people doing it and having a good experience. You can use social proof powerfully in all kinds of ways as you grow your business. One way is to get experts and leaders in your industry to endorse you and your products. When experts promote a product, people who respect them are more likely to listen to their recommendation. Another popular strategy is to get influencers or celebrities to endorse your product. When it comes to endorsing your product or service, celebrities and influencers have a lot of power. But third, one of the most powerful ways to use social proof doesn't actually require you to spend money on influencers or be friends with celebrities. Instead, you just have to find some satisfied customers. Whether it's a Google review or a 5-star rating on the App Store, the truth is many soon-to-be customers use these recommendations as a guide for the true performance of your business. It feels like you're getting the inside scoop instead of the safe marketing language. In fact, 91% of people regularly read those online reviews, and 84% trust online reviews as much as a personal recommendation from a friend or someone they know. That brings us to the last trigger you can use to grow your business. It's called loss aversion. During their Nobel Prize-winning research, psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky discovered that losses loom larger than gains for people. Essentially what this means is that the pain of losing is psychologically twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining. In other words, it hurts more to lose 200 than it feels good to earn that same 200. Your business can use loss aversion strategies in all kinds of ways to make more sales. For example, you can offer free trials. That might not sound like a loss aversion strategy, but research tells us that we value items we own more than those we don't. So by offering your customers the opportunity to own your product, even if it's a temporary free trial, you make them feel the loss of not owning that item when the trial expires. And they want to avoid that. Another way to use loss aversion is to offer access to a limited resource. One way to entice customers into making a purchase is to inform them of the scarcity of your product. We already talked about scarcity a minute ago. Scarcity plus loss aversion is a powerful 1-2 punch for marketing your business. Brands often create a certain amount of stock and let the customer know that only a few more are available. You can also offer a free gift with the purchase, whether it's free shipping or discount code when a customer spends a certain amount, or free gift wrapping around the holidays. The idea of losing a free gift can give your customers an incentive to buy something they were originally kind of on the fence about. So there you have it. 5 psychological triggers you can use today to start growing your business faster. Thanks for checking.
Now, this is directly coming from Blaze. So again, Blaze AI, ladies and gentlemen, is not just giving you the concept or the tools from an AI perspective of how to build your business. It's also going to help you from a psychological perspective, from the human nature and the human psychology side of things, to understand exactly how you can position your brand, your business, your marketing campaign towards your audience to get the best results. See, they say no matter how good you have it, somebody else has it worse. No matter how bad you have it, somebody else has it worse. The man with no car felt bad. Well, the man with no car felt bad when he saw the man with no legs. You get what I'm saying? And the man with no legs in the wheelchair felt bad when he felt the man that was in the casket. If you get the concept of what I'm saying. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you're looking at. This is Milan. Now, this is one of the most beautiful places in the world from a tropical perspective. So if you see all the Instagram models when they post pictures from this place, oh my goodness, you would not believe what it looks like. But this is exactly what it looks like. Now, this is Manila, not Milan. Sorry, Manila. The point I'm making, ladies and gentlemen, if all you got to do is use your smartphone right now, you got nothing to complain about. There's people all over the world right now. They live in garbage heaps every single day. The Philippines, people get up and sort garbage for a living. That's one of the reasons why I only eat 1 time a day now. Not because I don't have access to food. Not because I don't live in the land of the free of America and everything else. No, because I understand consumption and waste. A. And B, it also helps me to live a healthy quality of life when I'm not consuming as much MSG and all that other poisonous food, well, all the other foods that's being manufactured. And that's the whole point. But I'm bringing this video, which has absolutely nothing to do with social media. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, if you look on the right, as we are doing a social media training here, if you look on the right there, this video has over 5 million views. It has over 100,000 likes, and it has over 5,000 comments. So when you're talking about social media and social proof, I want you to understand having a smartphone is one of the biggest tools you can use. Leveraging a platform like YouTube, a platform like Instagram, a platform that you can then leverage for yourself to capitalize in all these different areas, ladies and gentlemen, is something that's phenomenally wise for us to take advantage of this day and time. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. Now what we're going to get into right now, Alan is going to break down with Blaze AI. Again, this is the team from Blaze AI. I told you, for Blaze AI, the link will be in the chat. So make sure you go in the chat and you check out the link for Blaze. As you see, we're going into detail right now on specific things. We tapped into AI, we tapped into tools, we're tapping into human psychology. Now what we're going to tap into is the basics of writing. Now we use ChatGPT. We understand how to leverage ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is a platform that it is a free platform. It is a paid version as well. But ChatGPT is a platform that you can use outside that you'd still have to add to something else to create more content. This is an internal AI platform that has everything integrated into one seamless platform. So listen to what Alan has to say specifically about the 6 ways you can use AI for your writing.
Tasks ahead of you, using AI can transform your experience, streamlining the parts you find most difficult and playing the role of your writing partner. While AI is not ready to take over as a professional writer in its own right, it is the perfect writing assistant. In this video, I'm going to share 6 different ways you can use AI to enhance the speed and quality of your writing so that you can create content in half the time. I'm going to share examples of how to do that in our tool, Blaze, a marketing tool for non-marketers. But you can take these use cases and apply them to whatever AI tool you want, whether that's ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, Claude, or any other AI writing assistants out there. First is brainstorming ideas. AI is great at helping you come up with ideas on what to write about and fill out sections of your writing with variety you hadn't thought of. There are many different ways to ask a conversational AI to give you a few ideas, no matter what type of brainstorming you need to do. You can start by telling the AI what you are writing and why. Then ask it for a few ideas within the context of what you need. If your writing subject falls within general knowledge, the AI can probably come up with a long list of ideas that could help get you started. For example, you might want to write a blog post on health and wellness. Your AI is more than capable of listing different types of health areas, problems that wellness can solve, and wellness techniques that you might want to explore in depth. You can even ask AI to expand on specific ideas, getting layer after layer of brainstorm ideas as you refine what you want to write and the concepts to include. You can tell it your favorite ideas and ask for more along that vein or variations of your design. In this way, AI can be inspirational just by giving you a comprehensive tour of the concepts you're already brainstorming. The second use case is to create outlines. For many people, starting with a blank page is the hardest part, and writing an outline to shape your content can really feel like a chore. Fortunately, AI is an expert at content structure for whatever type of content you want to write. Combined with its general knowledge, an AI can easily write you an outline for just about anything you need, whether that's a marketing strategy document, a blog post, or your weekly newsletter. Tell your AI that you need an outline for the type of content you want to create. With just this, the AI will give you a template that you can follow. If you ask for an outline on a general topic, the AI will provide suggested subheadings and sections that will generally cover the topic you requested. However, you can also explain the exact subjects you need to cover, and your AI will build you a custom outline based on your priorities. From there, you can then hone the outline by asking for adjustments, rearrangement, and formatting changes until it's just perfect. In Blaze, this is super easy. You just select any length of text and tell Blaze what you want it to do to complete your outline. Number 3 is an obvious one, but I have to mention it. You can have AI write content for you. AI excels across the writing spectrum, crafting everything from concise summaries to pithy tweets to elaborate 1,500-word blog posts. For time-strapped entrepreneurs and writers, it serves as a pivotal tool in content creation, drawing on existing examples to produce fresh, engaging material. AI can generate detailed bullet points, articulate definitions, and step-by-step instructions that seamlessly integrate with the broader narrative of your work. In Blaze, we have over 50 different content types our AI can write for you that require just a little bit of your effort and guidance to get an exceptional output. And while a human touch is indispensable for ensuring logical coherence and factual integrity, AI is undoubtedly an amazing writing tool for business. Number 4 is to change the tone. Have you ever gotten feedback on your work that the tone is not quite right? Perhaps it was too technical or maybe not formal enough? AI can help. Artificial intelligence that understands human language can identify tone and help you change the tone of content you have already written. It uses semantic matching of certain words and phrases to take your piece from one tone to another. For example, AI might help you replace too much technical jargon with more readable phrases that mean the same thing. Or it can help you quickly transform all your contractions like can't and aren't into cannot and are not. Or the other way around, to make a casual, friendly piece feel more formal. In Blaze, you can create a brand voice and tone based off your website so that the content you create with AI always sounds like you and your brand. And if you ever want to change the tone of your writing, you can do so in 2 clicks and see what your content would look like in a different tone. These small changes in language, while keeping the main points of every paragraph, is one of the things that AI does exceptionally well. Your writing is still at the heart of it, but you don't have to spend hours combing through every single sentence to get the tone right. The 5th use case is analyzing your writing for search engine optimization. SEO is a serious concern for every business owner today. And in some industries, great SEO can make or break your business. It's super important to make your writing discoverable by search engines, but the process of integrating specific keywords and phrases can be a challenge, especially if you're not an SEO expert. This is where AI shines. It can tell you how your writing is doing and give you pointers on how to better integrate your chosen keywords into the content you're writing. For example, in Blaze, you can use the SEO analysis tool and share the keyword that you are optimizing your content for. Then you get a report on how well your content is optimized for SEO best practices, like keyword density, content length, and number of links. We even help you with readability, so that your content reads just as well to humans as it does to search engines. And my 6th and final use case for how to use AI in your writing is to repurpose content into different formats. A well-written piece of content is very valuable, but sometimes the format of the content can limit how it can be used. With modern marketing channels, you may need to adapt your original content to several different formats to suit the needs and style of each channel. For example, you might have written a great blog that you want to slice into a few social media posts, or even rewrite entirely into a video script. AI can help by applying your written content to its knowledge of different format structures. In Blaze, this couldn't be easier. You can take any piece of content and repurpose it into over 50 different content types, like social media posts, different types of emails, ads, sales documents, video scripts, and more. It's an amazing way to get 10 times the amount of value out of every single piece of content that you create. To wrap things up, leveraging AI in your writing can drastically improve your workflow, boost your creativity, and elevate the quality of your content. By using AI in these 6 ways, your writing process becomes not only easier, but also more effective. While some people think of AI as the enemy, you and I know that it can serve as an invaluable writing assistant that simplifies and enhances your writing process. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to check out Blaze with our...
So now, you've seen what we just went through, the ways that AI can help you. Again, if AI is going to replace 85 million jobs and all you have is your social media platform, you know what? I'm going to show you something right now that is going to explain to you or let you understand that in 2024, why right now you should not be complaining about your situation with AI. That is our time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning into our training today. Listen, if you have any friends, family members that would find this information valuable, please share this information. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have team members that would like to see this training is going to be made absolutely free. Just like you registered today, all you need to do is to click on the link, register your email and your phone number with your phone number, well, your first name, last name, and your email to gain access. Remember to unmute the training in the future if you want to watch this rebroadcast. Also, share this link with your teammates and your downline because, again, this is free information. Again, the link will be in the chat if you saw it live. So if you saw this live and you're on the training today, make sure you go in the chat to make sure you can get access to Blaze AI, the app. Now, if you don't have access to it or you're watching the rebroadcast, just go ahead and send a text message, AI, to 95228. 5039, again 950, and I'll send you the AI apps to be able to get access to the apps from the training today. Again, ladies and gentlemen, your purpose on this earth is not to please me, nor is it to fulfill some unfulfilled parent emotional childhood need. Ain't no mystery. Check the history. Let everyone be proud of their very own deeds. God bless, God's best, and as always, Godspeed.